Before the video starts, if any of you want to make YouTube videos or any other content like audiobooks, and would like to use a voice like mine, I offer my services on Fiverr. Link in the description. Alchemy is an ancient branch of natural philosophy, a philosophical and proto-scientific tradition that was historically practiced in China, India, the Muslim world, and Europe. The practice has the goals of changing less valuable metals into gold, discovering a single cure for all diseases, and discovering how to live forever. The art of alchemy was handed down through the centuries from Egypt and Arabia to Greece and Rome, and finally to Western and Central Europe. The word is derived from the Arabian phrase alchemia, which refers to the preparation of the stone or elixir by the Egyptians. The Arabic root chemia comes from the Coptic chem that alluded to the fertile black soil of the Nile Delta. Esoterically and hieroglyphically, the word refers to the dark mystery of the primordial or first matter, the chem. Simplified, the aims of the alchemists were threefold: to find the stone of knowledge, the philosopher's stone, to discover the medium of eternal youth and health, and to discover the transmutation of metals. To the medieval alchemists' mind, the different elements were but the same original substance in varying degrees of purity. Gold was the purest of all and silver followed closely. In the early days of alchemy, the astronomical signs of the planets were also used as alchemical symbols. Then in the centuries of medieval persecution and suppression, every alchemist invented his own secret symbols. Islamic and European alchemists developed a basic set of laboratory techniques, theories, and terms, some of which are still in use today. They did not abandon the ancient Greek philosophical idea that everything is composed of four elements, and they tended to guard their work in secrecy, often making use of ciphers and cryptic symbolism. In Europe, the 12th century translations of medieval Islamic works on science and the rediscovery of Aristotelian philosophy gave birth to a flourishing tradition of Latin alchemy. This late medieval tradition of alchemy would go on to play a significant role in the development of early modern science, particularly chemistry and medicine. In the eyes of a variety of modern esoteric and neo-hermeticist practitioners, alchemy is fundamentally spiritual. In this interpretation, transmutation of lead into gold is presented as an analogy for personal transmutation, purification, and perfection. According to this view, early alchemists such as Zosimos of Panopolis, circa 300 AD, highlighted the spiritual nature of the alchemical quest, symbolic of a religious regeneration of the human soul. This approach is held to have continued in the Middle Ages, as metaphysical aspects, substances, physical states, and material processes are supposed to have been used as metaphors for spiritual entities, spiritual states, and, ultimately, transformation. In this sense, the literal meanings of alchemical formulas were like a veil, hiding their true spiritual philosophy. In the neo-hermeticist interpretation, both the transmutation of common metals into gold and the universal panacea are held to symbolize evolution from an imperfect, diseased, corruptible, and ephemeral state toward a perfect, healthy, incorruptible, and everlasting state. So the philosopher's stone then represented a mystic key that would make this evolution possible. Applied to the alchemist, the twin goals symbolized their evolution from ignorance to enlightenment, and the stone represented a hidden spiritual truth or power that would lead to that goal. In texts that are held to have been written according to this view, the cryptic alchemical symbols, diagrams, and textual imagery of late alchemical works are supposed to contain multiple layers of meanings, allegories, and references to other equally cryptic works, which must be laboriously decoded to discover their true meaning. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe.